Well, I'm here. It's not that far from the, change of time. I mean, everyone's ready for the new year. I don't know what that means, really. I'm ready for the new year. I'm ready. I'm like, why didn't you just do this shit a month ago? Why you gotta wait for it to be the new year to do the same stuff that you were doing last year? I mean, may old acquaintance be forgot, and never come to mind. The problem is you're hanging around the same dumbasses you were before. You're doing the same shit you was doing before. You're under the same issues you were before. So what's the point of that song? I mean, just think of the irony of the song. You're singing that next to a friend or a buddy or an acquaintance. The same one you're going to have as soon as 12:01 hit. I'm just saying, think about that. It's, yeah. And you know what? There's a lot of 2018 year-end reviews. So let me do one real quick. We've learned that cops can kill people if they're white and get away with it. There's a black cop that kills someone, he's going to get prosecuted. So, yay, racism. Yeah, that's what's going on. We've learned that racism is not just here and will always be here. No, it revs up. As soon as they get a little inch, it revs up and no one calms it down. And while some of it tries to go back underground, all it really does is not go underground. It just goes into the kitchen table and indoctrinates more people into racism. And it makes all the non-racists look terrible. We've also learned that there are people out there that are called social media giants. Those like the Young Turks and Kyle Kalinske with Secular Talk, and you've got Jeff Waldorf, you've got David Pakman, and a lot of people out there and we've learned every year that these people got their followers, their mass following, people that just listen to them ad nauseum and just take them like it's a religion, take it like the gospel. And what these people also say is, we need better without telling you how to get better. They'll say, we're going to do this, you follow along, and you take up the helm that we set for you to do. Oh, wow, that sounds a lot like religion. And people say, look, they ask very important questions, just as I do. Hey, what about a third party? And each one of them will say no. Why? Because third parties don't have a chance. Why? Because no one will give third party a chance. And I'm like, wow, isn't that amazing? The same people that can usher in these Justice Democrats and push forward for progressives will not start a Justice Democratic Progressive Party. That's just amazing. See, why do we have all these Justice Democrats in our Senate and whatnot that's going forward? Because they were pushed. They got the numbers. They've got the backing by social media giants, and they're in there. Yay! Sadly, as these social media giants want to always talk about the Republicans not understanding, not seeing, not trying, and the same thing for the establishment media, establishment Democrats saying they don't understand, they are foolish to believe, they just can't understand. All these excuses, they do the same thing. While the Justice Democrats have got in, and I am very happy, I think everyone needs to be happy about that. But these social media giants are failing to understand that just because you get them in doesn't mean that they are in. They've got to play ball. They've got to play the game. And when they don't play the game, they get pushed out. And then you get the Republicans and the Democrats behind closed doors against the Justice Democrats to make sure the status quo stays as normal. Business runs as usual. Protecting the business is a lot more important than allowing a few Justice Democrats at the seat. And when the Justice Democrats get painful, when they get painful enough, you know what they'll do? They'll start to slowly tease to play ball just to get in that door. How long before that happens? That's the question. I mean, Think of how media suffered itself just to get access to talk or see the president. Just as Democrats are going to have to break themselves a bit just to get at the table properly. Oh yes, because of Justice Democrats, we had a great year with the understanding finally in 2018 to understand that, as AOC and others pointed out, the Republicans said, hey, you need to learn to play this game. And as Alejandra Ocasio-Cortez says, nope, there's something coming and you better watch out. That's great. Problem is, what's coming is not going to be enough, because they know how to play the game and shut you out. They know how to have closed door meetings, talk on their cell phones and all this stuff that they won't be a part of. And then they know how to filibuster properly. How are you going to stop the filibuster? You have to learn to stop the filibuster. You have to learn how to do all this other stuff. It's not that these Justice Democrats are inexperienced. No. It's just that they don't have power. Once you get into power above the citizen, now you got to get in equal power with those already in power, which is why they're called the establishment. They are career politicians. It is their job to know how to screw you over. That's their job. Screw you over and make sure anyone who is wealthy gets wealthier. And social media giants don't get that. My proposal was, not only do you push them in, but at the same time start third parties so that you corner that. You get a dual front offense so that no one knows how to really handle it. Because I'm going to promise you this, 2019, in 1 hour, it's going to begin. I promise you, before February, my birth month, what's going to happen is the establishment Democrats are going to start calling themselves progressive. Just during 2016, when Hillary was hard pressed, she was really hard pressed to call herself progressive. It was almost a nasty word. Now you'll hear those establishment people calling themselves progressive and taking a progressive stance, a populist stance. How are you going to tell the difference? You can't, because there's only that party. How are you going to tell the difference between them? That's what I'm waiting on. When the sheep and wolves clothing just says, hey, I'm the wolf in the sheep's clothing that looks like the shepherd. That's what I'm waiting on. Y'all going to get shepherded like a mug. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. And you don't have a choice, because you have to listen to these media giants. And I don't want to cut them down all the way, but I don't really know what else to say other, because they're stuck. They are in business. As much as they want to break capitalism for the best things, they are being capitalists and feeding off of everyone. And it's not for anyone's gain but their own. Because they could tell you how to stop this. They can tell you what to do, when to do, and where to go. But they can't. Because if they solve it, well, hey, that means that their bottom bitch don't give them money. And who's their bottom bitch? The ones giving them money. If you're giving them money, you're a bottom bitch. And you're holding them up. That's all that is. Now, I've just got a few followers. I'm just doing my thing, and it's just what it is. And I'm going to continue, because earlier, 2018, I'll say halfway through, I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I can try to be nice and cordial and all this and get what? Nothing. I listen to others that are giants in social media, and they'll call everyone, all of their fan base, bitches and assholes and stuff like that, and they get all kinds of rewards that just don't make sense. I've also heard throughout this time, you know what? You can't be angry. You have to be very milquetoast in your tone. You have to, yeah, milquetoast does sound disgusting, as Sidra was just saying. But you can't sound like you have passion. You have to talk very calm, and you have to talk very informatively, and you have to express yourself ad nauseum that you are the one that knows everything. Because if you don't, then nobody's going to listen to you. No one's going to take you serious if you sound angry. Nobody's going to take you serious if you're all passionate and have your own voice. No one's going to take you serious if you don't throw out every single statistical number that there is. No one's going to take you serious if you do that. And you know something? Fuck them. And I'm going to tell you why. Because I take you, my audience, serious. You know why? Because I respect you. The people that don't take people serious are those that don't have respect for themselves or anyone else. Don't confuse fear with respect. Don't confuse it. I respect you. I might call Conquering Thought an asshole on something. I don't know. I haven't yet. That don't mean I don't respect him. I might thought for that moment he was an asshole. I might call Pro Social Future a fucking asshole for the fucking shit he did. Am I? Honestly, no, I'm not. Now, in general, hey, full disclosure, he was an asshole for what he did, what he said some videos back. He was digging at me and it was really jacked up and it was wrong. And I think he apologized for that. So honestly, no bullshit. I literally moved on. He apologized and I thought that was some stand-up shit. He acknowledged what he did. He apologized and, you know, never had to really say a word about it really until now because it was just funny to say. But, oh yeah, and please, everyone, check out Pro Social Future's channel. The last few videos he did, good grief. There's a 24-minute video I only watched about 6 minutes of, then I passed out. I went to sleep. I was tired that night. I mean, I'd already been up for too many hours as it was. But yes, I'll put a link in the description for his channel. Yes, check it out because it explains everything. Because 2018 and 2019, nothing changes. Oh, wait. There's something that does change. Climate changes. Shit. It's like 11:02 p.m. It's December 31st, 2018. Hold up. Let me get my shit out. Let me see. It's 63 degrees, humid, foggy, windy. In the winter time. It's winter and it's 63 degrees. And it's going to be warmer tomorrow. I'm just saying. Elvis ain't never done no drugs. Man, I'll be honest with you. If you don't understand climate change and how it's affecting things, then please do a little research. It's all good. Now, if you do have some modicum of understanding and you don't accept the research and you don't accept the stuff that's going literally on around you. I mean, you want to talk about God and Jesus and say, well, the proof is look around you. How do you explain this? Okay, then how do you explain that? How do you explain it being so warm in the winter? How do you explain a thunderstorm in the dead middle of winter? Oh, you think we're not going to get a thunderstorm before January 21st? It's going to snow too. You know, if it lightnings during a snowstorm, you know what? Honestly, that's just honestly meant to happen because it's not a freaking thing. It does happen. So, yeah, learn some meteorology. It's all good. It is all good. Watch the Weather Channel. Learn some, you know, what a front is and stuff like that. Learn these things. It's cool. Just a little few basic things, and then you get to see weather patterns just don't make sense. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, in the 90s and up until about 2010, at about this time of the year, it'd be fucking cold. It would be cold. I just did a wrestling event called Cold Dawn. It's an oxymoron now. So that's what I'm doing. And look, there are lots of people out there that I'm going to start trying to talk to and see if I can have some things going down with comparative reasoning. I'm a C, you know, it ain't nothing I want to do full time. I'm just curious about stuff. But, you know, I'm glad for the people that I met this year. I'm glad I met Conquering Thought. I'm glad I met Pro Social Future. Hey, shout out to you too, the Communist Dragon. And I am enjoying, I didn't forget about, okay, yes, I did forget, my bad. I'm sorry. Because I was thinking about those that, you know, will put up a lot of long-winded videos and talk and you can engage a bit and stuff. But Jimmy Whisper, honestly, I would be honest with you. Jimmy Whisper, when he subscribed, I was like, who the hell is this? And I checked his channel. He had some stuff up and I was like, I don't know. I'm a little interested. It was a little weird stuff, a little things that he liked, but I was like, okay. And then he started commenting, and I'm like, I like this guy. You know, Conquering Thought, when he commented, I'm like, I like this guy. You know, that wasn't his name at first, but I'm like, I like this guy. And then, you know, Pro Social Future, and Conquering Thought, I think he sent me to Pro Social Future. And these guys talk about other people, and we send them, and I go to those guys. I'm glad I met these people. You know, I'm glad that I actually changed my style for doing my videos and stuff with my audios. You know, I'm glad of all of that. I'm happy. Even I think Unique Sade, but now I think her name is Sade Gilbert here on YouTube. You know, she's commenting. And yeah, I'm going to touch on you real quick, girly. I ain't trying to change your mind about your religion. I'm not. I'm just pointing out things that are just obvious. And I ain't got to change it. Don't want to change you. Do you, boo? Do you? Just because I don't like religion, just because I really find religion dumb as fuck, does not mean by any means necessary, by any means that I find you stupid or anything. That's separate. And you, and anyone else out there are not your religion. You are you. You made religion a part of you. You should not be a part of it. Because I think you're better than that. That's me. I respect you that much. I think you're better than that. You want to use religion as a tool to make yourself feel good and do stuff and go out there and do the good things, actual good things. You know, hey, I support that. Do it. I loves it. You know, it ain't what would Jesus do. What would Sade do? That's where I'm going. What would the Bays do? What did the Bays do? Get it up there, girl. Do what you gotta do to get it done. There's other people out there that listen to me. I don't know if they do or not, but and you know, I don't know who they are. But thank you. And I would ask this of everybody. Share what I do. Share it to your Facebook. Share it to your Twitter or wherever you go, social media. Please send what I do to a friend. If you like something I had to say or something, hey, send it to them. You can even time clip it. Send it to them. You know, that's what I do. I like what if I see something I like, I'm going to start clipping it. Actually, I've been doing it for the past 6 months. Oh wow, yeah, it has been a while. Yeah, I think everything that Conquering Thought did, I was putting it up on Facebook. And I think anything that Pro Social Future would put up but not delete, you know, I'll have to give it a few days, then I would put it up on on Facebook. I'm like, he's deleting stuff. I'm like, I can't keep up with that. I can't keep up with that. I got to have something I can post. Anyway, that's what I'm saying. You know, this year's been all right. It ended tragically. It ended tragically with losing a friend, Lorenzo Logie Meacham. And that hit hard. It was bad. It's still bad. And I'm wondering if I'm going to know what days I'm going to cry on and off. It's hard to mention certain things and say certain things and quote certain things. But in time, Sidra plans to do for the Wicked Orchard a video. I don't know how long it'll be. I don't know when it'll take place. But we miss our friend. We miss him. And honestly, it hasn't taught me anything that I hadn't already known, you know, except healthcare is bullshit, because there ain't no health and there ain't no care. It should be called the health profit margin. That's some shit. But you know, shit went sideways and it didn't stop, and no one could say anything in the nick of time. And I'll say this. If anything it did get me to do is just say the shit I want to say without holding it back. And I'm going to close out on one thing. And I'm going to call you two out. And that's Conquering Thought and Pro Social Future. How that went down. Okay? Fix this shit. Y'all two are good people. Y'all. YAWL. Y'all is good people. You are. All right. Got a difference of opinion. Both of y'all took your stabbies out and fucked each other up. Deal with it. You know when you fucked up. Apologize for when you had your little insults and stuff. Because you know when you were wrong. You know when you started it. And not say squash it. No. Be better. That's it. I'd rather y'all be buddies than this shit. Because I don't want to have to go to one and be like, hey, this other one did this. I ain't talking to him. Hey, he just did this. I ain't talking to him. Well, what the fuck? So we got two good minds that can't meet. That's some stupid fucking shit. That is some stupid fucking shit. I ain't calling y'all stupid fucking people because you're fucking brilliant. Both of you. And you've both taught me so much in 2018. And you're going to teach me a lot more in 2019. I personally would rather want you all to do it together. Teach me more in 2019 together. So y'all find a way to get this shit handled decently and be buddies. I ain't asking you to be friends. I ain't telling you to go in the woods and butt fuck each other. I'm saying be friends, chill, share a digital beer together and be buddies. And share each other's videos and link each other's videos to other people and to help spread yourselves. Congratulations, Pro Social Future, on having 100 subscribers, maybe 100 plus by now. And congratulations to Conquering Thought for starting your YouTube channel and getting your message out there, because there are things I would not have learned if you never got started. And I appreciate both of you. I appreciate my viewers. I really appreciate those that comment. I appreciate those that can comment. If it's negative, do it decently, because the assholes, no, you get blocked. I ain't got time for that bullshit. All right? I ain't got time for that shit. So I'm thankful of all of that. And I'm going to watch a movie with Sidra, who's messing with the Christmas tree right now. I'm going to watch a movie with her, or a TV show. We might watch the Purge series or something. But yes, get your shit together. Come on. Come on. We all together. We all chill. This is Cedric Kennedy for Comparative Reasoning. And as I say, comparative reasoning isn't always what you think, but while you think it, get your shit together. Thank you for listening.